Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am Amanda, and we're going to get into your Mercury retrograde reading. This reading is going to be from December 12th to February 7th. The Mercury retrogrades from December 29th to January 18th, but we're going to cover the shadow phases too because those are just important to me. This retrograde is going to be in Capricorn, so we'll be focusing a little bit on our career and our responsibilities. There might be some frustrations. There's going to be a lot of frustrations, okay? I'm just going to put it that way. We have Mars in retrograde at the moment, and it's going to amplify the retrograde right now, the Mercury retrograde. So, things that, normally happen during Mercury retrograde, like, travel delays and frustrations in travel and, cancellations and things like that, that's going to be amplified like way more. Pay attention to things, pay attention to details, pay attention to your bank accounts, pay attention to your bills that come in, because technology is blitzing. Mercury retrograde, we have problems with communication, we have problems with technology. It's going, there has glitz, and sometimes, you might be overcharged for something that you didn't pay attention to. Just be aware. Be aware of things. Be aware of the fine print and things, contracts, if you have to sign a contract, which, you can't go 2.5 months sometimes without, having to sign a contract. Maybe you might have to do that. Well, read the fine print, because there are, sometimes, some things are written wrong or whatever, so read the fine print. Scams come through easy at this time. Sometimes we just overlook things and we get scammed. So be careful where you put your information, and be careful what you sign. Be careful what you sign up for, because you might not, after retrograde, you might be regretting it. Also, with buying big items, usually I'm like, you can buy big items. I bought a car during Mercury retrograde years ago, and I still have that car, and I love that car. It has ran perfectly fine. Nothing has went wrong with that car. I read the fine print. I did everything I needed to do. I did the homework, and it worked out fine. Usually I say, yes, go ahead and buy. This retrograde with Mars is going to be wild. So if you are looking to purchase something that is bigger than what you normally purchase, be aware, okay? Just be aware, because it's not only with the product might not be faulty. The product might have been okay, but it just might be, it might not be the right time financially for you, Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into what's going on with Aries during this retrograde. What will be the overall energy for Aries this retrograde? I don't think retrogrades are like end all be all. We're not going to be doomed, We're going to be okay. We're going to make it through, but it's just going to be frustration. Be careful before you hit send on text messages too. Make sure it's in the right place. You could accidentally send somebody the wrong message. You could be talking about somebody and send it to the person you're talking about. I have done that before during Mercury retrograde, matter of fact. What would be the conflicting energy? Thank goodness it was just about my friend, and I was texting his mama on accident. It was no big deal. What surprises will Aries face in Mercury retrograde? So the conflicting energy here is happiness. Somebody's going to speak some kind of truth. The energy surrounding you is the Five of Pentacles. So watch your money, okay? Money is tight. The Five of Pentacles also is, being left out in the cold, or thinking you'll be left out in the cold. Whenever we put ourselves out there, sometimes we think, is this going to work out? Am I just going to, be sat in the cold after this? Let's see. What would be the lesson for Aries? But you got the Nine of Cups as your conflicting energy. That might be your happiness, though. The universe. It's going to be you're getting a lesson from the universe. What does Aries need to re-advise? Communication. Yeah, watch that communication this month. What will be Aries' blessing for this retrograde? You know, it's kind of like your blessing will be you letting the universe take the reins on some of these burdens. You having too much on your plate, and you just surrendering to some of it. What can Aries do to create a peaceful retrograde? Two of Cups. That Two of Cups wanted to come out in your pre-shuffle. Come into union with something. There's something here that's coming in. There's some kind of the Eight of Wands and the Lovers. It's some kind of information of love or information or a choice of some sort. Ace of Cups is here, so that's that self-expression. You know, there's some kind of self-expression here. What do we need to do to prepare for this retrograde for Aries? The Morning. Okay. Look at things like in a bright new, you know, perspective. Five of Torches on the bottom. You going uphill, you know, you trying to, having some conflict, trying to change, trying to change the channel, trying to change the page. You know, move from one situation to another. And that might be why you're kind of feeling like you're out in the cold. The Lovers, again, y'all, this might have to do with love. Maybe having some fear around it. I feel that because that Five of Pentacles is, you know, being fear of being out in the cold. Okay, what is this overall energy, this Five of Pentacles? There's something you got to move out of a situation. You got to walk away from some kind of situation here. Maybe it's to get into your soul alignment. There's Five of Pentacles. There's that. Look at all that. Wands. My gosh. Information coming in. Blocking information because you're too burdened. Look at this, and you got burdens left and right here. I flipped it around so you can see. Look at the burdens you have. Look at all the wands, all the passion you have, though. There's a lot of passion right here. Somebody's coming in with a lot of passion. You're kind of like blocking it off. We've got the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 8, 9, and 10 of Wands. You were working through something. Some kind of information that came through, it was like a block. It put a block up, put you out in the cold. Maybe the Ace of Torches, it was like a new beginning. The Empress is here twice. What? The Empress is like a like your creation. Opportunity and abundance. Something's weighing you down and it's blocking your abundance. It's putting you out in the cold. What is this Nine of Cups? This is the conflicting energy. You trying to get into a place of happiness. What is this Nine of Cups? I can't believe the Empress was here twice. But you're too stressed out. You have too much anxiety. It's not coming together like you want it to. What is going on here? Conflicting energy is your anxiety, your fears, or blocking your happiness. It's not coming together like you want it to. Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's usually you're not holding back. It's too many. This is Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're not holding back on yourself. You're not going back into the past. You're not dealing with something. Somebody's coming in from the past and you're blocking it. You're saying, no, I need a new beginning. That's why the Empress is here twice, is because the Empress is a new beginning. She's like fertility. She's building, she's birthing something new, and that's what you're doing. You're bringing in something new. You're bringing in a new beginning, and you're like, no, I'm not going back in the past. It's going to leave me out in the cold if I do that. The conflicting energy is you're not holding back on yourself, and you saying, yeah, I'm going through some stress, I'm going through some worry and some anxiety here because things aren't coming together like I wanted to. Maybe it's things to do with your soul contract that reduces to the 6 of Cups. 2 of Cups again. 6 of Swords. What is this Ace of Cups? Maybe somebody strung you along in the past. What will be a surprise? 7 of Wands reverse, the Hangman, Ace of Cups, Judgment, the Page of Cups. You're gonna hang. Okay, somebody's gonna come in. Let's just block. Somebody's going to want to readvise something. You're going to hang back from them. This is going to be a surprise, okay? You're going to hang back from wanting to readvise with them. You're not going to want to go back to the past, but you're, God, so weird. Like, you're not curious about the past, and it's like, but in a way, there's a sense that you don't want to be alone, and you don't want to put up blocks towards this person. Like, you don't want to tell this person to back off. You want to hang back, but you don't want to tell this person to back off or this situation to back off. The Page of Cups is here. You want to keep in that loving energy, The Judgment is here. That's coming into a rebirth of like a soul revival. And that's kind of what this person is coming in and they're doing. They're wanting to revive something with a message. There's a message of some sort. They're coming in. They're like, they've got plans and decisions with you. You're not so against it, but I don't see you moving forward with this person because the Hanged Man's here. You're still hanging back. You're not blocking it off, but you're not moving towards it. This person's going to speak. Maybe you want this person to speak. 2 of Cups again, y'all. So the surprises you're going to face. Somebody coming back. This could be a friend. This could be a friend, y'all. It could be like you going off, on your own, because you felt like somebody had a block up. They weren't wanting to come together with you, or you weren't wanting to come together with them. There wasn't any happiness, any contentment. They weighed you down a lot. We see that twice. So you put a block up. Could have just like up and blocked them because it happened fast. Whatever it was, we got the 8 of Wands. Whatever it was like it happened really fast. It was a block that happened. Isn't this crazy? And you were like, I'm just going to have a new beginning. Even if I go out, if I get out in the cold, I'm going to have a new beginning. I'm going to get vulnerable with myself. I'm going to start building anew, you know. I'm going to start nurturing myself and worrying about myself. And then the surprise is it, and it kind of puts you in a place of worry because there was no celebration, there was no happiness. And that was the conflicting energies. Like, you were happy, but in a way, this person, man, this is crazy. Okay. I mean, you have hope to have plans to, you know, to move forward. What is the universe for what is your lesson? It's a test. Build your strength through this ending. Through this roller coaster you're on. Because that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I'm on a roller coaster. I really am. It's so crazy how this is coming out. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster, and that's what the lesson of it is. To get off the damn roller coaster. There's a lot of blocks here, a lot of reversal cards, you know. This is Three of Pentacles here. What do you need to readvise? Collaboration. Reversals, reversals, reversals. How it's not working. How there's a lot of conflict. You know, there's a lot of conflict in a situation. Maybe you need to talk to somebody about how there's conflict, how something's not working out in your life, how you're not getting... Because this came out in reverse. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. How you're not getting, you know, you're not getting your feet on the ground. You're not putting your roots down like you should. It's just not working out. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. That's the Five of Pentacles. Again, you're being left out in the cold. I feel like somebody is going off on their own adventure and it's leaving you out in the cold. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. I said, I'm not coming. I see it. It's like you sitting at home and somebody calls you, like, somebody might live with you, okay? You're sitting at home and somebody calls you and says, I'm not coming home tonight. They just block you off. You're like, what the hell just happened? You're still not independent. It was just like for one night it didn't happen. It put you in a tailspin. It was like, what in the hell happened? You know, you were like, this person's holding back from me, you know? Man, this is crazy. So, what you need to readvise is how this is causing so much, how this roller coaster is causing you so much conflict. What's a Chariot and a Ten of Torches for your blessing? Making a decision to lay down these burdens. Surrender to the universe. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Your blessing is that you're going to heal from this. The cycle is going to change. Like, you're going to move from one cycle, from one contract to another contract. And this contract that you're moving into is going to be your ultimate achievement. That's your blessing. You have to heal from this situation. This situation here is sticky, okay? I don't know what the heck, but it needs to end. The death is here. I feel like there's going to be a collaboration of how much this is not working out in your life, and how you're not getting your wish fulfillment, your happiness, your success. What is this Two of Cups? Why is this Two of Cups? This is what you can do to create a peaceful retrograde. Two of Cups. You know, that Five of Cups sitting here and it's crying over spilled milk. Crying over spilled milk. There's Three of Cups here. And was that in here that had, yeah, the Three of Cups was reversed. Right here. I feel like, you know, that's what you're being crying over, is that this Three of Cups isn't upright. This Three of Cups is in reverse. You're not getting a celebration. You're not getting the recognition. You're not getting, you know, anywhere with this situation. Now it's time to pay attention to the details. Okay? How you create a peaceful retrograde is you looking at details in your life. What is working? What is not? You know, what has been giving me praise? Or what, you know, who's been showing up for me is what you need to look at. And how do you create a peaceful retrograde is you go towards the people that are showing up for you, not the people that keep you on this roller coaster, because there's a roller coaster sitting in front of me. All of these cards in reverse, that is wild. It's like every situation that you put yourself into, there's a positive aspect and there is a even more negative aspect to it, you know? And that's what they're saying. To create a peaceful retrograde, go ahead and get out of those feels of worrying about the conflicting energy of this not coming together, and move into your new beginning. Bring justice to the situation. We got the Justice too. That's your new beginning. That Fool and that Ace of Pentacles, this is something that's going to praise you. This is abundance of opportunity, you know, to balance yourself out, to get that fulfillment, that equal reciprocity. My dog is trying to break into my door. So that's how you create a peaceful retrograde, is to recognize what's for you and what's not, and begin this new bright day. You know, what do you need to do to prepare for this retrograde? Get your coffee brewing. You're on a roller coaster, baby. Oh my gosh, is it a roller coaster? Get ready. So, you know, it's probably gonna come in a little slow, but there's a message here coming, and it's like, you know, you've been indecisive for a minute, but it's gonna be okay. You know, prepare yourself to make a decision. There's a decision that needs to be made. Prepare yourself for a message to come in. This message is going to be, it's going to change the tides. This energy right here is the message that's coming in that you need to be prepared for, okay? This message is, it looks like it's going to weigh you down. It looks like it's going to put you into a new beginning, you know, and that's the way it works, you know? That's what everybody thinks the Tower moment is a bad card, but it's not. It's bringing you into a transition. It's transitioning you out of a sticky situation, out of a roller coaster, and it's putting you on flat land. You know, you got to walk away from that energy. Whatever this energy is that's not serving you, walk away from it. Love yourself. There's a new beginning here that's coming, and it's going to be so much better. Make the choice to work on that. You know, know that there's going to be frustrations, of course, because we're in Mercury retrograde. There's going to be tons of frustrations, and yeah, you might not get your success at this moment, but no, it is for divine protection. The divine is protecting you right now. They're saying, no, we want you to build. See this Empress right here? Both of them? We want you to get vulnerable with yourself and build something new. We don't want you settling for this. We don't want you settling for these burdens that you shoot. All these burdens right here. We don't want you settling for that. We don't want you settling for something that's going to block you off. You know, you're having a hard time blocking this energy off, telling this energy no. You're having a hard time making a decision. Which way should I go? I'll tell you. You go where the new is. The new is going to build you up. It's going to make you into this. You're going to have tons of abundance. You're going to be able to nurture yourself. Look at her. She's got the key at the bottom of her feet. You got the key. The Queen of Wands. You got the key to draw. Look at this. If this isn't stability, I don't know what is. Queen of Wands, drawing in, abundance, attracting things, attracting your happiness, having all of your cups full, attracting something that's a lot more stable, a solid foundation, a lot more loving and caring and compassionate, nurturing, a lot more nurturing. It's like, you're going to be sitting in a place of comfort, and you're going to be in a lot more better place than what you were, than being restricted. Move out of that restricted energy, okay, Aries? Because y'all have something huge coming up, some success. Somebody's going to come in and bring in some kind of information about some kind of success. It's going to bring a light into your life. It's going to bring clarity into your life. It's going to give you the courage to have that breakthrough that you need. Good deal. Good deal. What's for Aries? I'm sorry y'all wasn't picking up on it in the beginning, but that's wise, because you're going through a roller coaster right now. This situation that you were in, there's something about codependency, addictions, or something was affecting the situation. That's why they were bringing you so many burdens. They weren't opening up like they should have. It was just like a lot of frustration. Your feelings are real. Whatever you're feeling right now, explore those feelings. Okay, something very soon is about to happen. And open your heart to it. It is safe for you to keep on loving. Even though this situation, if this is a love situation, we got the lovers right here. Even though if it is a love situation, keep your heart open, okay? Let your friends in. And love yourself. Have fun with your friends. Go out maybe, Just let loose for a night. I just feel like there's just this touch of like two people not being on the same page and having this roller coaster event going on constantly, and then finally it's like, let me break free. Let me break free from it. I've been, in this depressive state for far too long. It's time for me to heal. It's time for me to move on. Okay, Aries, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope y'all have a beautiful evening. Love and light to y'all, and I will speak to y'all soon. Bye-bye.